Hello everyone, my name is Mudora and today we are playing some Master Duel and we are playing the Adamantipator deck. We're currently in gold 5 I mean. And let's get started. We have versus AJ177 and here he is on his rank app, so we should see it. We should be ready. Yeah. Oh, this is a good hand. So, yeah, Adamantipator's good deck. They're a little bit slow since they're so combo heavy, but absolutely no matter. We do have an Ash Blossom in hand, so and we do want our Seeker. And we're gonna special summon. I mean, we got a researcher from our Doki Doki, and then we special summon Seeker. You know, we go into our Risen, a Raptite. Yep, Risen Raptite. Adamantipator Risen Raptite. Risen. And hopefully we get a monster here. We are playing the 60 card version of this deck. Check, we have 3 monsters in a gray, so we can special summon or block dragon. Now we get to send a card from our deck to the graveyard, because we had the guitarist Rock Band Sino guitar. Which one do we wanna send here? We can send another block dragon, that's fine. No, because we can't search of it by our other emancipators, and in case something happens to one of them, it's all good. But we didn't get anything from that one, which is fine. That is not a problem. Now I'm gonna go for Baron the Floor. Block Dragon is gonna activate, which means we get to search. And we're gonna take this, we're gonna take one of each, an Emancipator of course. You know, 2 of those, and then Seeker and Researcher, and then Gigantes. Then we're gonna activate Researcher and our opponent scoops. Yeah, our hand was really good, so no wonder. Yeah, I had full combo there, so not much he can do. No, I mean, Emancipators, they are just like very good. Oh, of course. Via versus Makwa. Yes. Oh, DPO we started, so this is cool. We didn't start with our engine, our Emancipator engine, but we did start with both the Adventure engine and the DPE. So this should be good enough for us. Then we add, of course, a negate. When this is end, we can send that one to the graveyard. Of course, this sent to the graveyard, we can equip it to our token. Then we can special summon this in defense. Then we can use our Fusion Destiny. Special summon a DPE. Then we also have Cold Body Grave. So yeah. Good start. We have one Omnigate and then we have DP and we have Cold Body Grave. So we should be able to survive his opponent, his turn. Of course, if I CAD use or something, that might be difficult though. Yeah, this. As far as the Emancipator goes, this is just a so-so board state. But we still have our entire Emancipator engine left. All we need to do is draw a level 4 monster and we can just go ham. We probably want to negate that one, I feel. Of the wall slime. Because it's gonna... Ah, Despia. Okay, oh, it's branded GDDs. Didn't see that one coming, actually. See what you got. And we're gonna pop his card. Because this allows him to fusion summon. But I don't have any effect monsters right now though, so... Yeah, what you gonna do? Oh. From your hand or field, as you... DD monster from your hand. This is... Now he's gonna fusion summon. Guardian Chimera, okay. Let's go for this one. We're gonna use this one right now and we're gonna remove his Jester. Yeah, we take some damage here. Let's see, does this have protection? Let's see, does the B target? I never remember this. Let's see. So you both on it. Oh, it doesn't target. Okay. Let's go. Yes, please. Give me that one. With that, now we also get our Guardian. And so now we have I'm gonna activate Doki Doki. He's gonna Guardian. Special summon. A Guardian. Okay, so that's gonna be our finisher. Then we're gonna go for this one. Since he's at one rock monster from get our block dragon here, of course. Get this one. I had that one. Okay, I see. That is fine. Now the question is, I think gonna go into we're gonna go into Hulk here instead. So he had protection from that because of his branded opening. So and we get so we're gonna use this. So we're gonna get a few more earth monsters in our graveyard because we used the materials from our Exceed monster also get sent to the graveyard. You know, so we don't need this one more. Oops, we don't have anything. Then I'm gonna special summon, or I mean, I'm not worried about that one. I can attack Urt and I can also just oh, that's interesting. It also go like we're gonna go into Underworld Goddess. We're gonna get rid of his stir. I'm gonna special summon our block dragon. We're gonna special summon our Seeker now, since now we have a space on the board. And now we can go for our burn the Burn the floor. And then also go for or I did want to use Union Carrier here, but this is just much more valuable because we are denying him his graveyard right now, and we do have lethal right now. So yeah, that's the power of Adamanticators. As you can see, well, lethal. We can, as long as there's not too much disruption, we can play through pretty much any board with Underworld Goddess, and we also have lots of game plans with Herald. So even if we didn't have lethal there, it would still be needed to go through the Herald. We would need to go through the Baron, the floor, and all kinds of stuff. I'll show you the deck later after this. So, but let's get another one. It's a very cool deck. We are versus Bearded Glory for our final game today. Now, and we are going first. This is a heavy going first deck, so we are happy about that. We start with the grass is greener. How many cards? Oh, 36, so it's a 40 card. But first, let's use... Do you want Adventure Engine or not? I don't think we want Adventure Engine here. Actually, we have a Seeker. We mill 20 cards. We got a Block Dragon, so that does it. Remember, hand traps makes us sad. So let's get to Meow Meow. Perfect. So he doesn't have any hand traps, it seems like, but he might have a Nibiru, so... Now we get a special summon. Or Dropsies. Gonna special summon our Block Dragon. We have so much fodder for this right now, so... let's check, do we have any of our... Oh, we do have a Mildred Destiny here, which... that we should... We do want to get our Block Dragon into the grave, though. So let's get for... Union Carrier. Now, activate Block Dragon. Let's just get this one. We can activate our researcher, summon her. So our goal is to get Herald and Burrowed Savage Dragon and a card which negates, which prevents special summoning from the deck. That's what we want to do. We don't want to remove our link monster in the grave. Missing something here. Oh, it's 8, not 10. Okay, so this we need to go into. Yeah, so if we go into this, we might be able to do it. We need to hit the level 2 though. Nice, we did it. So that's nice. Now we get our Savage Load Boreal Dragon. Gonna equip so we get one Omni Negate. And his scoops. Yeah. So, you know, we had a lot the combo there. So, that's our advanced speed. A little bit long. They take a bit to play, but so strong. Let's check out the 60 card deck. Here. Of course, we have Maxi, we have Ash Blossom, or max 3 of each, of course. We also have Destiny Dreamer. This we go through the engine a little bit later. Then Adamanticators, 3 of each you can have, as many as possible. Then you also have Analyzer. You don't. Let's see, Analyzer. Oops, let's. It didn't go through. So you don't need these cards. These cards are excessive and they take up space and or do nothing. Like, yeah, you get something, you can draw a card, that's nice, but they don't do anything for you. That's why we play cards like Kaki, Mayor's Supplier instead. If you face up a rock monster, you can always send to the graveyard, except during the damage step. You can special summon this card from your hand. It's got a special summon, you can add from one you deck to add one Iron Core or Kaki. Oh. So this just extends your combos. Because you link something off, you can special summon this, you can continue linking, you can continue exceeding, whatever you want. And you also get, and even it's special summon, it also replaces itself in your hand. So we get a lot of discard fodder for cards, for example, Jet Synchron. You can if this card is in your grave, you can send one card from your hand to the Gary special summon Jet Synchron. So with this, we don't lose any tempo. We can just continue comboing off. See? We also play one Rock Band Xeno guitar. So this is just one foolish burial for our deck. Here, of course, they play it. We also play 1-for-1. So this gets us to our tuners. We have lots of cards with that we don't mind this card because everything is going to be for Block Dragon, as you noticed. Then we also have, of course, Mecha Phantom, Beast of Lion, just the best tuners in the game. You can also play Deskbot if you want to, which is a little bit of combo. Let's see if we can find it here. It's 01. Where's the 01? 01. So gains 500 if 2 or more machine monsters special at the same time. So you can use this as well. The reason why I'm not liking it, I'm not playing it. Yes, this is a more robust combo piece, but you need to do it immediately once you summon Auroradon. I like to see what my opponent has for response and when I do my combos, so I can pivot on the spot. That's just my preference. Then the engine comes, of course, Brave Engine, we all know what it does. It's really nice. You get an extra Omni Negate. The only thing is that you cannot use effects if you cannot use monster effects if they haven't been special summoned. No, I mean, if you activate a monster effect which has not No, wait, sorry. If let's say that you normal summon a monster, then that monster has not been special summoned, and then you activate the effect of that normal summon monster, then you can't use the Brave Engine, because Brave Engine says that you can only use the effect of these cards once. If you, yeah, let's see, yeah, let's see what it says more. You cannot activate the effect's monster on the field the turn you activate these cards, except special summon monsters, and this extends to the whole turn. So, yeah, it's but it's really good. It's really nice. This also is an extender for our Link and Synchro plays 7. So if you have this tuner 1 tuner, we can go to 8. We can do a lot of things here. It's really good. Special summon, really good, really solid. And we have the DPE engine. We have one Fusion Destiny, one Word Anaconda, of course. It's just a good fusion deck. I mean fusion engine. You know, you have playing 60 cards, so you do need to be mindful of what you mill. But and we did replace the old one with Destiny Dreamer. This protects your fusion monster. Just something more for your opponent to deal with. Since Adamantium can also go the grind game with Block Dragon, we can just banish and we can set up lots of defenses if we want to. Oh, just good. For our tech cards, of course, we do have Raigeki, we do have Harpy's Feather Duster. We have one for tuners. We playing 3 reasonings. And remember, Master Duel is the best of 1 format, so this is a lot stronger. And when you than TCG where you play best of 3, so it's good. Also, it mills, which is really nice. We do have a lot of monsters, but just milling. That is good for us. Of course, grass is greener. We do play 1 Lightning Storm, just for to get 3 mass removal cards with Raigeki, Feather Duster, and Lightning Storm. Then we also have Infinite Permanence, just a good card for when you don't go first. If you have this in your opening hand, you get Cold Blood Grave, 2 of those, of course. So let's get over the extra deck here. So this is my extra deck which I use and like. We have Destiny Destroyer and the Destiny Destroyer, Phoenix, and Enforcer. Of course, a really strong card, says itself. So Herald of Arclight. This is quite hard to make in this deck actually because it requires level 4. So you're gonna need a Doki Doki and a level 2, probably most likely tuner, which is gonna be your Seeker or Researcher. You can go for other lines as well, which are a little bit more backwards. You do have Maxi and so on, like you can go in, but most of the time you won't. Oh, and so your end board can be harder to get to, but there are lots of graveyard decks in Master Duel, and this just hosts them. So when you play a castle deck like Adamantium, which want to combo in the first turn, you want to put up as many hurdles for your opponent to deal with. So not only do you have Omni Negates in the form of Baron de Fleur, Burrowload Savage Dragon, you have DPE, which they have to deal with. Then you, on top of that, they would have to deal with Herald Arclight, which just banishes monsters. And it's also a spell trap negation, so you start to stack these layers of things your opponent has to deal with, right? And then they have to use resources. And after that, if they do deal with your board, you can still play the grind game. Remember, we are a grindy deck. We have Block Dragon. We can summon a 3000 defensive wall every turn, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Rock monster you control can't be destroyed except by battle. So we are protected versus Lightning Storm. We are protected versus Raigeki. We're also protected versus negate destruction. Yeah, they negate the effect, but the monsters won't be destroyed. So just really solid. Something which I do like, because it's super easy to make Naturia. And this is oops, what is happening? This is a meta call. I really like playing Naturia Beast if I think there's going to be lots of spell cards, because when a spell card is activate it quickly, you can send the top 2 card of your deck to the graveyard. Super good. This just shuts down so many decks. You also have Barkion. When a trap card is activated, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard, negate activation. These 2 are surprisingly easy to actually get out in this deck if you want to. However, I do feel that the meta is not really suitable for them just yet. You know, I feel like monsters are a little bit too big right now, and spell and trap cards are not that prevalent. It's monster effects which you want to negate, like Flwanderies. Flow. Hmm? Like. Maybe. Like M-Pen, like these are monster effects. They don't care. They don't really care if they can't use spell cards, trap cards. You know, it's. But they are not bad cards. And if you think that your meta is starting to evolve into more spell and trap focused, by all means add Barkion and Naturia Beast into your deck. Cool. We have one Risen, just extending your place. If you get a level 4 and a level 2 to add Emancipate on the field, you go into this, you search more, and so on. I also play FA Dawn Dragster in this deck, because when you play Synchro Heavy deck, you wanna cover all of your levels, what levels your deck can make, and the Emancipators can make deck all the way from 4 to 10. So we have level 4, this is level 4, this is level 6, then we go to 7, and you have to think what can my deck realistically do, what happens during a duel. But anyway, this card is really good, and really easy for us to make. You discard attacks, and we don't care about each time FA spell card FA time. You can, once per turn, when you opponent activates spell trap card effect quickly, you can reduce its levels by 2, and if you do a negate activation, do destroy that card. Super good card. It's level 7, it's really easy to make. Let's see here. What was the name of the card? I don't remember the card name, but there's a... Let's see here, if you can find it. I know I have it somewhere here. Nope, that wasn't it. Come on, why is it making me smaller here? No, it is an ultra rare, so... Where are you? I think, what do you search for? God. There we go, here. Apollousa, Bow of the Goddess. 2 monsters with different names, except tokens. This card, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can make this card lose exactly 800 attack. And if you do negate activation, so this is for monsters. But it is a little bit hard to make since it is a Link 4. Now, I'm not saying that Apollousa is a really good card. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing. So this is just a question of what do you find yourself being able to go into the most? Do you find yourself being able to make Apollousa a lot, going for link plays, or do you think that you're better at doing synchro? Because they kind of fill the same niche. These ones for spell card, that ones for monster effect, and we already have a lot of omnigates. I find this one to be easy to make, which is why I chose it over Apollousa. Means no. Yeah. And then we have our Broiled Savage Dragon. It's an Omnigate. You do need to link monster. Have a link monster in your graveyard because it needs to equip it to get an Omnigate. But however, the reason why we also play it is because we do have our Dragon Buster Destruction Whelp, and this card is the linchpin of why Emancipators are so good in Master Duel. While this card is equipped to monster, you can. Oh, what? No, we don't care about that. While this card is equipped to a monster, your opponent can have special monster from the extra deck. You are shutting down your opponent with this. So they cannot summon from the extra deck. Every deck summons from the extra deck. And you have an Omni Negate, so not only that it protects the combo itself. Yes, you can remove the Caduceus, but you know, it is what it is. So, and how do we equip it? Because we have Union Hang Carrier. And this one allows us to equip Dragon and Buster Well from our deck to Borreload Savage Dragon. Which is what it's all about. So you're gonna bend over backwards to make this, and it's worth it. It's so good. Reason, it's just a lot of removal. No. Non-targeting removal, so that's just nice to go into, especially if there are cards you don't want to destroy. Then we have Baron de Fleur, Omni Negate, level 10. This and Block Dragon. Block Dragon makes this so easy. Just amazing. This card, Gallant Granite, it's an Exceed, so we can detach a search for a rock monster to our deck to our hand, and this is just our way to get into Block Dragon. We have Meow Meow. This is just a way to get a Link monster into the graveyard, because we can summon a Prank Kid, then we can link it off to Meow Meow, and then we can summon another Prank Kid from our deck. Then we can go into level 2, which could be Halki Firebrax, it can be Union Carrier, it can be Predaplant, Vert, Anaconda, it can be a lot of things. And then we can set up for Borreload Savage Dragon, which is why we play it. Halki Firebrax. We do play Mecha Beast. Auroradon, because sometimes you just need to go into your synchros, and you need to go to that place. You can definitely choose depending what's happened. Your opponent interacts with you. Now you get to choose. Okay, I need to go into my Link monster side of things, or I need to lean more into my synchro side. So with Auroradon, you can choose which side you want to go into. Say, because if you use this effect of Auroradon, you cannot Link summon more. But you can don't forget that you can just Link summon this, and then you can not use the effect. For example, you might need a level 3 Link for something, like to Link climb into Access Code Talker or Annual Goddess, or just free up space. So remember that 3 is really good for that, since it's not a big cost, and you can remove a lot, which is also why we use it. As you see, you have to be really flexible when you play this deck. You need to know your combo lines and you go into what to go into. You can also play Pitch Cupid if you want to. There are many ways to build Adamantipator. They are very freeform. So this is just the way I play them. Yeah, it is. Do the pitch combo. Of course, this is also a 60 card deck. If you don't want to use engines and use just pure Adamantipator, you can do that too. That's very viable. And so yeah, it is a fantastic deck. I really recommend learning this deck and play it. It's really fun. It's a lot of things to do, but it's really rewarding once you master it. I said, this is just the way I built the deck. You should build it so that it works for you. That's the most important part. Don't go too hard on that it has to be a certain way. And this is a heavily invested deck. You have so many ultra rares here that you need to play if you want to play exactly this version I'm showing you here right now. I mean, you need 3 Ash, you need 3 Max C, you need Whelp, and then ultra rares from Adventure Engine. These cards are ultra rares. I mean, this is not a cheap deck to make. No. As you can see. But man, does it slap. So yeah. That was Adamantipator's. I hope you have a nice evening, and I see you another day. Bye now. Take care. Bye bye.